I want to give you some help on the classification assessment that I'd like you to do. You're going to be doing a Google Slides presentation. That will include at least 6 slides, one for each kingdom with a different organism on each slide. Down here at the bottom, I give you some suggestions of organisms you can use. I would rather you use an organism that you like. You can choose your favorite animal, your favorite plant, your favorite mushroom. The only kingdom I don't expect you to do that for is the Archaebacteria. I give you 4 examples here. Choose one of those, and then use your other 3 as the different examples for the other types of organisms in that kingdom. If you want to look up your own Archaebacteria, feel free. For each slide, you need a certain amount of information. That is all listed right here. Pretty simply, you need an image of the organism you're doing, and then the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species of that organism, as well as the scientific name and the common name. So if you're doing a dung beetle, you would put dung beetle for the common name. You also want a list of the general information about that kingdom. So your kingdom's web quest might help you with this, or your guided notes from the classification unit, but you want the number of cells they have, type of cell, mode of nutrition, whether they're sexual, asexual, or both. Do they move around? What makes them unique? You can do a Google search for that, or you can look on the kingdom's web quest, and then 3 more examples of organisms from that kingdom. However, those examples cannot be from my list. There are literally thousands of organisms to choose from. Be creative. One more thing I put on your classification assessment instructions is some links to some helpful sites for maybe examples for animals, plants, and fungi. The animal one is pretty nice. Gives you a whole list of examples of animals. If I click on one, it'll give me the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, common name, scientific name. Gives me all that stuff. So very helpful. There's also a link for a list to some examples of plants and a link to examples of fungi. So I hope you find that helpful. So when you download the classification assessment Google Slides, I will have an example done for you using Muppets, a totally made up kingdom. So you know what I expect from your slides. It's pretty simple. You need an image of your organism. I did Beaker the Muppet. He's my favorite. I got the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species of my Muppet. I got the scientific name of my Muppet. This is all made up, of course. And the common name is Beaker. So that took care of all the part A from my instructions right there. Now I got the general information as well. Their Muppets are multicellular, eukaryotes, heterotrophs, sexual reproduction, and they move around. I got something unique about the Muppet Kingdom, and I have examples of different Muppets. I used images. You don't have to use images. So when you want to make a new slide, you come up here to this plus button up here, and I always hit the little arrow next to it, and I always select a blank slide. Here you can choose a theme. You hit the theme button there. You got all these themes over here. Just know that theme gets applied to every slide. So if you like a theme, go ahead and use it. What I just like to do is choose a different background. So I used a black background for that first slide. I can hit background up here, and then I can choose maybe this dark red background. So now I can start adding some text in here. I'll put a text box. I'm doing the plant kingdom here. Kingdom, plantae. That's too small a font for me, so I can select that font. I can make it bigger. Let's do 36. I can change the color. Let's make it yellow. That looks nice there. Okay. What plant do I want to do? Do a search. You need to know the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species anyway. I think Wikipedia is great for this. So let's do a rose. So I'm going to do a rose. Yeah, I'm going to do the plant. And then if I go to rose, oh, wow, kingdom, order, family, genus. Okay, they got some other information on there I don't need. And then a list of species. So, okay. So I click on there, and now I can select any of these rose species. So now I got the genus and the species. Okay, well, let's use this one. So that way I can just put this image right into my Google slide here. I can go back to that Wikipedia page and type in all the classification stuff. Then I can do my general information, all the other information I need on the slide, lay it out however I want. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. Be creative, and you will have another slide done. This slide right here took me about 10 or 15 minutes to make. Just one more thing I'd like to show you. Another way to search for pictures is to use this Explore button down here. So maybe I want examples of more plants. So I'm going to type in corn stalks. So if I do that and I go to images, Now I get images of corn stalks. Maybe I want one of those as my example plant, so I can click on that and well, yeah, insert that. That looks great. And my picture comes up there. I can resize it. And there's another example of a plant from the Plant Kingdom. But just play around with Google Slides. It's pretty easy to work with. You can email me questions or send a message on Classroom. If you have any questions, just let me know. You just need 6 slides, one for each kingdom. If you want to go 2 slides per kingdom, I'm okay with that. The only thing I ask is when you're all done, make sure you select my Muppet slide and delete it. I don't need Kingdom Muppet submitted for part of your assignment. I hope that helps. Have fun doing this project. It's a little alternative to just a test.